Okay, boom, viewers, welcome back to the channel. Subscribers, you already know the thing set. We're blessed. Hope you have a wonderful day today, but you know my style. One bag and one I gotta continue getting them daily updates on the people you see and don't see on the screen. That's why it's extremely important to watch it in so you don't miss a thing. And with that being said, boy oh boy oh boy oh boy oh boy oh boy oh boy, people Skatta Burrell just did a live defending um, his brand basically, because you know he's a part of the Reggae Sumfest family, you know what I mean? Him and Joe Bogdanovich is tight, you see what I say? And you know, people on social media been talking bad about the event. You know what I mean? Especially Foota hype with this Beres Hammond situation, because they must say, you know, Sumfest disrespect Beres Hammond's, you know, because of Babyface, you know, the international act, you see what I say? And you know that's not a good look for a Reggae Sunfest band to be disrespecting, um, you know, an icon in the business, you see my say. And you know when it comes to Foota Hype is an icon in the business too. So when him co-signing this is not a good look. And then Skatta Burrell has said Dr. Love need to apologize before him ever come back on Sunfest. Reggae Sunfest again because them rude and all of these things. So let's hear what Scott has to say about the situation and then we'll proceed.
A brethren go panel him live today and made reference to a particular artist, not even a particular artist, made reference to Babyface and Beres Hammond and said a lot of things. He said a whole heap of things, right? And a lot of it, practically all of it, misinformation. Now, as we all know, Baris are the pillar of reggae music. Every single Jamaican, local and abroad, almost everybody will know about Beres Hammond have a different kind of connection with him and just love him more than them love any other artist. One reason, aside from his voice and his talent, you never hear Beres Hammond name calling on no cascas. You never hear Beres Hammond name mix up in a nothing negative. It's always positivity. And when you go around Beres, that is the kind of attitude in exert. Nothing but positivity and laugh and reasoning. You see me? So I never intend to do no live. I drive coming from country and I want to call me and I say, yo, you need to address something right now. Them see it on Instagram, on Pinkwall and say, Skatta, you need to address this right now. I never have no intention to address nothing. I say, I run go over Pinkwall to check it out. And to my surprise, the brethren draw Beres Hammond in some whole lot of negativity, right? And this negativity is based on hearsay. Because the brethren wasn't at the show. He said he got a call and he heard this and he heard that and he heard this and all of them stuff there. So these things where people are spew stuff is hearsay. But social media is a very powerful platform and hearsay can go a very far, far, far away. You understand me? And when them mix up somebody like Beres Hammond now, I have to take the owners who say, no, I have to address this because as I said before, Beres' name never called for nothing negative yet. So this is the only reason why I have to say, yo, I have to address this. So here it goes. Now, what he said was, Beres Hammond was disrespected by Babyface because Babyface was in the venue and decided that he was not going to leave his tent to go on stage until we cleared the backstage area and ushered everybody out, including Beres Hammond. Serious allegation. He went further to say that we, Sumfest staff, threw Baris out of the backstage area and ran everybody out. It's not a serious allegation. Beres Hammond has been doing Reggae Sumfest consistently for the last, I think he missed last year, but before that he did it, 2 or 3 years in a row, from 2019. Huh? Two first and now this year. Now when Beres Hammond lock in with a promoter, It's not because of a money thing. It's because Beres Hammond acknowledge say these people have an understanding of what they're doing and I can work with them. It is not easy for any promoter to book Beres Hammond. When we just take over Sumfest, it took us a while to even get a proper meeting with Baris and his manager. Miss Walsh. Took us a long time to get to a negotiating table to have a proper discussion about Baris appearing on the show. Him not come on. So when you say Baris the Sumfest 2-3 years, it means him have confidence in the Sumfest team and he's locked in. And Baris have a few promoters who deal with on that basis there, and we are one of them. And we love that and we respect it. So to think that we are gonna for people to assume that we are starstruck by any other artist, that we would go right into Beres Hammond tent and disrespect him and ask him to leave is beyond me. It just show the level of crabbing a barrel and negativity where we harbor as black people amongst each other. We're ready to spew negativity based on hearsay, even if it means calling up one another with giant name. This man never did the show, he never seen or heard for himself, but him go up on live where it can be shared to thousands and millions of people go speak about one of our icon being disrespected like Baris not have enough weight to throw around when nobody not even like try disrespect him like Baris is just a little typical person where anybody can run up on. That is not it. Nobody no disrespect. Nobody no disrespect the chairman of the board. You ever hear the Baris get disrespect yet, brother? Never. One artist, I can tell you, I never hear Baris get this. I never hear Baris get this by nobody, not a soul. Never, ever. But somebody I go hear say, and jump on social media because them a clout chase and say, Sumfest team, this is what Beres Hammond. Now, I am not here to follow that conversation, but because out of the respect of Beres Hammond, because his name is thrown into this thing in a negative fashion, out of respect for Beres Hammond, I have to address it and clarify it to the wider public out of respect for the chairman of the board. That's the only reason why I am doing this, because 99.9% of the country don't believe this. However, there's a lot of people who still deserve to hear. You enter the backstage area from right here. Artists are dropped off right here. Now this is a very, very, very small parking area. That bus come in and drop off the artists then, and they go straight to the backstage area. So this is our second to last. We have 4 security points. We have a main gate outside where the bus then pull up. The bus then pull up to the second security post where everybody get off the bus and they are searched, and the buses are searched. Them load up back on the bus and go to our third security gate, which is about right here, right, Bob? Right here. And everyone now gets off the bus right there. Armbands are checked and they're let in here. So everybody with a armband, as a matter of fact, the bus drive in here, so. The bus drive in here, so they don't come off, them drive in here, so. And the security gate lock. Everybody come off, because by this time, by you reach this gate, everybody's supposed to have an armband, especially the ones in the bus. However, things happen, I will tell you about that. But where Baris and all of these people are concerned, this is the story. The bus come through this drop-off area, everybody unloads, include Baris' team, his band members, backup singers, managers, small entourage, and all of those people. Baris, them don't really do big entourage, but his team of essential people that works is a lot of people, and everybody works. They're dropped off here, they are met by our artist liaison. So this is the person who meets the artist and say, Baris is in 10 number, whatever. Baris is in 10. This time Baris was in 10. What's this, 1 or 2? Beres was in tent number 2. Give me Beres sticker, please. Beres was in tent number 2. So this is Beres. I did it now. It has stick. Oh, good. You see it clear? You see the word clear? TV. Yeah, TV light of skill. This is Beres tent. Right here. Right here. I'll put one big B and try and put it. The marker. Go and show them go and show it to them, blacks. So B is for this is Beres' tent. Can I see that a little bit? See that a little bit?
Yeah, see it from here.
Okay. This is a Beres tent. Okay, cool. Great. Alright, back up a little. You see me, I don't want to show too much now. I want you to see the full thing. So this is Beres tent. So Beres is dropped off and is escorted via this route here to his tent, which is tent number 2, right here. Right up, right, baby face or face or BF, baby face. So, same thing goes for baby face. Baby face is dropped off at the artist drop-off point. Has a very large team, probably about 8 lead singers, backup singers, about 4 engineers, band members. So it's a huge team for Babyface and a big team for Baris. These are 2 main acts, top of the line acts. So them crew is huge. Now these tent now, so they had the opportunity to choose this tent was allotted to Baris because we don't want Baris to walk far, but we don't want to put him too near around crowd or anything. So we'll put Baris here. Babyface's team wanted to be here. So this is Baris in tent number 2. This is Babyface team in tent number 1. I'm going to show you Nigy Boy's tent for a reason, which I am going to get to later on. Right? Let me have Nigy Boy sticker there, brother. This is Nigy Boy. A Nigy Boy or a Nigy Boy? All respect, Nigy Boy. Nigy Boy tent, right? So other artists here, Luciana is around here somewhere, and Norrisman is around here somewhere. The reason why I'm focusing on Baris, Babyface, and Nigy Boy, because after Nigy Boy performed, there was Baris, and after Baris performed, there was Babyface. That is the little segment we're focusing on at the moment. Now, on a typical Reggae Sumfest night, show night, all of these areas are occupied by artists. These are holding areas. Artists are in their tent. In these tents, they have a rider where they say they want Hennessy, Red Bull, cranberry, they want water. Only thing we don't give them is weed for smoke. But almost anything what them want, we make sure certain caliber artists can ask and it is provide them. But every artist have water and refreshments. If they want food, they get food too. So these tents are for the artists and their crew members who are working. It's not fully for entourage, but you know in a Jamaica, as we stated, every artist travel with entourage. So a tent that is supposed to occupy 20 people will sometimes have 30 people in it. As long as the artists don't mind and they don't get in the way of other patrons or other guests, we facilitate it, right? So, here's the problem. While this tent will be filled with 20 persons, you will have another 10 loitering in these pathways, in these walkways. Because that's how we stay. We know everybody. So we chill with the artists a little bit. It's another half hour before we go up on stage. I'm going to walk and I see John Tom and me and John Thompson up a reason. Yeah, Sammy. So that's how we stay. We are Jamaican. Nothing wrong with that. It's all love. We know each other, so it's all love. And the vibes backstage. Great. Wonderful vibe, you know. So these passageways, these walkways are always packed with people. However, people cannot stay around here and watch the show. Remember, this is backstage, but people cannot stay around here and watch the show. But what Reggae Sumfest facilitate for people who are backstage is another backstage area. Over here. They must see my point, right? Yeah. Right over here. So you see the whole of that space here, so? This is no passageway, None of these, this is not a passage, it's a open. This is actually another venue where probably can hold 400 or 500 people, right? We provide this for artists' entourage because artists and them entourage can't go up on the stage, right? So we give them this section with a big screen with great audio to watch the show. So them have one bar right here, so them can drink, them can put out them chair, them can leisure in this area. There's 2 bars there. Talk about them here, man. This is not a TV, brother. There's 2 bars. See the 1 bar here, and there's another bar here, This big area, this is where the Reggae Sumfest provide for artists' entourage. So if we don't want people loitering in this passageway, we don't need to run them out the venue or do anything despicable. We just say, please go to the other backstage area. Because some artists prefer to not have people standing in front of their tents. Baris, you don't want people standing in front of Baris' tent, right? But because Baris' tent is around the back here, so you don't get a lot of that. But we always have a problem with people loitering in this area. So these are DSC administration. This is storage. This is where we store food and the drinks to service the tent. This is where we do the internet. These are security posts. A lot of things happen right here. This is total business. But here is artist tent. May I go too slow? May I speed it up a little bit? This is another bar. Is that where it is, right, Bob? This is another bar to facilitate people that might love lighter in this area, right? On a typical night, a lot of people in both areas. On this Saturday night, however, we understood a security risk. For Babyface as a very big security detail. They outlined that in their contract. They have a very serious security detail and wanted meetings prior to showtime to discuss it. So while they listed that in the contract, we had to have a security meeting with them. Just like if you move with the president, the president's security detail will go visit the site where I'm supposed to make a speech, whatever, and look at the weak areas and point them out and see what they can cover. Check there, Babyface's security said, these passageways are a bit small. And when we move very fast. What we don't want is to be moving and pushing people down and injuring anybody or injuring our artists or any of your artists. Because will be liable for a lawsuit or the other way around. Now, remember these are people, them not come from Jamaica. So them not come and see them virgin and them not come see them friend. Them come see a passageway that they need to get to this tent and from this tent to backstage right here. So this is how you enter the backstage. So if they have to move from the drop-off point and get to this tent quickly, they are looking at the safest route where there won't be a problem to anybody or anybody be a problem to them. So they ask, can these passageways be cleared when we are moving? That was the request from Babyface team. Not that can you empty backstage. They ask, can these walkways be cleared? That's a simple ask for the betterment of everybody on the festival. I'm sure everybody agree that. No, Saturday night is very easy to run with Reggae Sumfest. It's not like Friday night. Friday night you have John Tom, Harry, Ray, all over your son, and it's a dancehall crowd, and you have whole heap of man and whole heap of people. Hard for control. Tedious work. But with the Saturday night, it's a very disciplined set of people. Beres come and him and people in them tent and them a drink and them a reason and the vibes, the atmosphere backstage is sweet, great. So there's not a lot of people in these areas. So it's easy to say, please, everyone who comes with an artist, please find their respective tents, right? Because there's a security detail that is coming through shortly and we need to keep these walkways clear. That was the request. When Babyface came, we timed the transportation that was bringing him to drop off. And when it was like 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away, we made the request. And a security team did a full sweep. And the people them who come with the artists, them went in them go in them tent, and some of them went over here to watch the show. Now, it was clear. Baris didn't come off of stage yet. By this time, Baris was on stage. So Baris now, Babyface team, all in his tent, in their respective tent. They were in their tent. Because they have to keep the way clear for Baris as well. So we never keep people out here so for when Baris come off stage. We keep it clear because they say, yo, Ronia look nice when it's clear and empty and the artists they move more freely. Let's keep it that way and don't let nobody come back around here. Because who around here is the people who are supposed to go up on stage at a respective time. So we never open back this gate and let in back people to come later. We make it stay closed. People was okay staying over there because them still get for see the show. Them still get for drink and them know so for them artists not up on the stage yet. So there's no need for stress back going around here. So Baris came off stage. Went to his tent. Baris in there chilling. Him because in tent same time I'm go media. Him go media. So this is Baris's route. Baris went here. Probably him go in tent and go meet. Him can go media for me, sir? No. Okay. So this is Baris' route. He went here, went into this area, and went into this big media tent here. So this is where all media was conducting interviews. This is where Baris was. Babyface them was in them tent at that time. There was like a 30 to 40 minute band change. 30 to 40 minute band change. This area remained clear. When Babyface ready to go up on stage, they were whisked by our Sumfest personnel and his security detail. They moved very fast. So said, so done. They move very fast. Them don't stop and say hello to he, she, nor the old lady. Straight to backstage, to stage side right or so, to go up on the stage. See? That gate of them go through, to go up on the stage. Babyface up there work, everything, backstage still remain clear. By that time, Baris came, he did his media, in his interviews. Them can't have Baris in there over an hour, you know. Because Baris is a man, he have to go back, chill and him just work for nearly an hour. You understand me? Ronias are still empty. These passageways are still empty. The same passageway where the security detail of Babyface asked to be cleared based on movement. We kept it clear, and Baris came back to his tent right here at tent number 2, and he was there chilling and reasoning with them people because Baris reason with them people, them live like a family. He was very comfortable and cool. Babyface was working, doing him show, it was fine. By the time Babyface to come off a stage was 5 because they say at this song, at what was one Whitney Houston song or one Whitney Houston song with themselves to identify with say, when you hear this Whitney Houston song, we're coming off the stage in 4 to 5 minutes. So we hear the Whitney Houston song. We sent to Baris's tent to ask him, are you going to come out now? Because if you're going to come out now, we want to be able to hold Babyface's team right here. So don't make them come through this gate and allow you, Mr. Beres Hammond, chairman of the board, to leave and exit this area because both teams are huge. So Baris said him cool. He might go and chill. So we hear the Whitney Houston song, Babyface doing thing. He never wrap up in exactly 5 minutes. It did take a little longer, probably 10 minutes or so. And in that time, it's like Baris changed his mind and saying ready, right? Mm-hmm. So Baris ended up leaving before Babyface. Babyface was not going to come and go back to his tent. He was going to head straight to his vehicle and leave because his bus was the last one to arrive. So his vehicle was right here. But because Beres said him never ready, we allowed Babyface vehicle to stay there. When Baris was ready, before Babyface, Beres Hammond leave and even went into Babyface van by mistake because he thought that was his. And he had to come out and walk. He walked. He never have no problem. He come out and walk to his one because he changed his mind and said, I'm ready now. Baris left. By the time Baris leave out, here was Babyface them coming. They almost collided. But they didn't. It was fine. Both of them leave out, one behind each other. That was done. Now, 10 or 15 minutes prior to that now, this is the reason why I put Nigy Boy sticker right here. Remember, Nigy Boy's tent is the closest to the stage. It is the closest to the common area in the backstage, and it is the closest to the media tent. Anybody who can do maths want to break this down for me. How long Nigy Boy perform for?
25.
Nigy Boy performed for 25 minutes. He got off the stage. There was how long was the band change for Baris? 30 minutes. Nigy Boy went to this media tent. 30 minutes of band change for Baris was going on during that time. Baris took the stage after that 30 minutes and performed for how long? Performed for 45 minutes. How much that? 75 minutes, right? When Baris exit and went to the media tent, Nigy Boy was still around there in the media tent, right? How long was Babyface's band change? 40 minutes. 110 minutes that. Since Nigy Boy came off the stage and is in the media tent. 110 minutes. How long Baris performed for? How long Babyface performed? Sorry.
1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, so that is 170 minutes plus 13, 183 minutes. Do the maths. That's all like nearly 3 hours. That's nearly 3 hours that Nigy Boy and his team is not. I'm not lying. No, I'm lying. Because for the last 10 minutes of Babyface set, that's when Nigy Boy came out of the press tent. So he was basically in this press tent for 2 hours, say 2.5 hours, to play it safe. Nigy Boy and his team, when they came off the stage, they went into this tent and was between here and this tent doing interviews for nearly 2.5 hours. Nothing is wrong with that because a good management wants his artists to do as much interview, especially after a stellar performance, because Nigy Boy shelled the show. The presentation was awesome. Big up Dr. Love or whoever put that together, and they did an awesome job. So, of course, you want them to get as much interview in as possible. They were back there for nearly 2.5 hours. These tents are not supposed to be left open waiting for an artist for more than how long? More than a half hour, but they have up to an hour or an hour and 20 minutes. Because when another artist come, the tent will be assigned to them. It's a Saturday night, so the tent was still free. It's not a dancehall night, we have a whole heap of dancehall artists, so we have to in and out quickly and switch up the tent then. The tent was still free for Nigy Boy. We never give away him tent. However, the fact that they were in this media tent for 2.5 hours, they took it upon themselves to stay in that media tent for that duration to soak up the interviews, which is nothing is wrong with that. But when you make a decision like that and you come to this gate now and ready to go into your tent and our security get details and information to say, hold this place for the next 10 minutes because we need to get Beres Hammond team out and we need to get Babyface team out because they're ready. But Beres team was ready at the same time. So don't open this ear and let in nobody because it's not Nigy Boy and Dr. Love alone coming through. It's a whole team. Remember, him have one big robot with tall or 10 feet tall and him have dancers. It's a whole team. don't open this gate yet. So we had to keep the gate closed for 10 minutes. I saw Dr. Love around the gate cursing, shouting on top of his voice. After he did 2.5 hours in the media tent, soaking up all interviews, which he had all the right to do. But if you have to wait 10 minutes right here, sir, based on protocol to make this thing move with ease, after your artist get Reggae Sumfest platform to come damage the place, right? I don't see why you're supposed to take to social media.
Yeah, you get the picture. I will upload the full live and leave the link a little bit later in the description or in the comment section just to let you know what I want for that to go on. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified when we drop the latest. Please.